Seventeen debuted under Pledis Entertainment in 2015 with 13 members. 17, also known as SVT, represents 13 members, 3 units, 1 team, so when added together makes 17. 17 was first introduced to the world in 2012 when Pledis released 17 TV, which showed the members' training sessions and daily lives. This period was also known as the Green Room period because, well, their training room was green. The show has 5 seasons and about 178 hours of content, which are all, surprisingly, still on YouTube for our viewing pleasure. Positions like main vocal, lead dancer, sub-rapper no longer means anything for 17 because the hip-hop team are pretty much the ballads team these days. The vocal team are weirdly obsessed with rapping. And the performance team? Well, let's just say that they're a jack of all trades. There are about 70 million different reasons why we should all stan 17. First, for their performances. Right from their debut days, 17 was well known for their kargongmu, knife grip dances. Their dances are known to be super synced and hyper difficult. 17's members have a height range chewed by a dog, but dance moves cut by a knife. Not only are their dances super synced, but they're arranged in creative ways. 17 are always looking for ways to challenge themselves with their dances. Like having fun with changing the start of their choreography in Adore You. Using a sofa in Pretty You, which Hoshi came up with after he messed about on the sofa of the 24-hour waffle cafe. Wonwoo controlling members with an invisible joystick in Oh My. And even as they move away from the early boyhood images into the more mature concepts, like the poison fountain in Fear. Mirroring the movements of petals in Falling Flower. This is one of my favourite performances. And imitating the ticking clock in 24 Hours, which, like Falling Flower, is another one of their Japanese singles. Some of my favourite performances are from their more exhausting choreographies, such as Sumita or Getting Closer, and of course Hit, which is every carrot's nightmare, but I'll get into that in a later video. Like their choreographies, 17's musicality has also developed a great deal over the years, moving from their boyhood and cutesy Sonyeon images, which began with Akinda, Adore You, Manse, 예쁘다, Pretty You. And 아주 nice! Very nice. To later experimenting with hip-hop and synth-pop in their 7th EP, Hengare. And even trying out swing pop in their special EP, Semicolon. The title song, Home Run, was notably inspired by 20s and 30s jazz and swing music. In the same album, the 969 even tried out bossa nova with their song 마음에 불을 지펴, Light a Flame. 17's non-title tracks are also great. Some of my favourite songs are from their LPs, so make sure to give those a listen as well. In 2021, 17 started the Power of Love project, where they released a series of songs that all tied into the theme of love, starting with Ready to Love from the album Your Choice. Followed by the Japanese single Hitori Janai, Not Alone. And Rock With You from the album Attacker. Finally, wrapping up the year with another Japanese single, Ai no Chikara, Power of Love. Well known as self-produced idols, 17 basically DIY everything. This stemmed from their pre-debut days, where their company was on the brink of bankruptcy, delaying their planned debut for almost 2 years. This was when 17 members took matters into their own hands and started to produce and write their own songs. Performance team members, led by performance leader Hoshi, would choreograph their own dances. Dino, who is part of the performance team, even has his own danceology series, showcasing dances that he choreographed himself. And when I say they DIY everything, I mean everything. From making marketing materials for their own performances, designing their own album covers, filming, directing, and editing music videos, and even some of their online content. As idols, 17 are strict on themselves to ensure that they set the best examples for their fans. Wonu has once mentioned that he always checks the lyrics he writes with female staff to make sure that he doesn't accidentally offend anyone. Other members have said that they sometimes purposefully avoid using gender pronouns in their songs, especially in love songs, so to include both genders in their lyrics. 17 also try their best to show their support for the LGBTQ+ community.
Large part of your carrots are part of the LGBTQ+ community. I just wanted to let you know that they're really thankful for everything that you do, for making them feel loved and supported. And I just wanted to know, do you have any kind words that you want to tell to them?
We're so thankful that you appreciate our music and performances, and yeah, I hope we can make a better place together, you know, for everybody, for all equal rights.
Thank you.
There are loads of videos and Twitter posts that lists all the small subtle ways that 17 show their support with their fashion items, so go check those out too. 17 are always making sure that they're looking after their global members, like calling them the globals instead of foreigners. Respecting Chinese members, June and the 8th culture by not letting them do the deep bow. 17 also actively engage with a range of social issues, trying their best to earn their titles as idols. There's a famous saying amongst carrots, nobody loves 17 more than 17 themselves. It shows in small things like considering their members' families as their own families. Members are in close contact with each other's parents and always meeting up with them.
이렇게 밥 먹고 대화를 나누고 있었는데 갑자기 문자가 왔어. 그래서 사진이 엄마가 보내줬는데 갑자기 호씨랑 엄마랑 집에서 갈비를
나를 되게 잘 챙겨주시는 거야. 그래서 우리는 너 한국 엄마 아빠야. 그래서 이제 시간 날 때 민규 스케줄 가고 나 딱 할 거 없어서 아빠 생각나서 연락 드렸는데
그래서 오후 3시쯤에 명호야 뭐해 밥 먹자 이러는데 나 아까 너희 아빠랑 밥 먹고 왔어. 우리 아빠랑 밥을 먹고 왔어.
Like their group rings, members carry the name 17 with them wherever they go. Like when June and the 8 were in China, they'd still introduce themselves first and foremost as 17. And even when they're apart, members will always find a way to be with the group for all the big moments.
很开心可以得到这个奖，虽然现在不能陪在成员们的身边共享这份喜悦，但我的心和你们一直在一起。17화이팅!
谢谢. 준명호 사랑해.
And nobody is ever forgotten.
싸우기도 많이 싸웠던 것 같아요, 회사랑. 이해를 하죠. 정말 100% 이해를 하는데 이런 말 해도 되나? 회사보다 멤버들이 우선이니까요, 저한테. 진짜 냉정하게 멤버들이 더 소중하니까, 중요하니까 막내가 요즘에 계속 오래가는 팀 되고 싶어요. 저희는 진짜 저희끼리 쭉쭉쭉 오래 음악하고 싶어요. 얘기를 하죠.
우리 그거 하자. 나중에 부부가 변하면 여기 속초 다시 와서 여기 던지자. 좋아. 17. 예. 대박 나자. 예. 막스. 야, 우리는 가겠습니다.
And that's it for this video. Thanks for watching. See you next time. 이 영상 끝나간다 박수.